Hi, I'm Dr. Pratt. I'm here to demonstrate how to make a COVID Invertible Safety Mitt that I designed. You can watch another video that shows how to use the COVID Invertible Safety Mitt. This is what you're going to need to make it. I've been using an antibacterial tea towel that I bought online. This is cut to 16 by 11 inches. You also want a piece of quilting cloth. This is cut to 16 by 12 inches. You could cut them a little larger if you wanted a slightly larger mitt. You need a shoelace cut into 2 pieces of 8 inches and 1 piece of 3 inches. And you need a paper clip. I like to use a covered one, which is less likely to cause rusting. And you're going to fold it so that it's shaped like this, with the 2 ends folded in so they don't poke through the material. And finally, you're going to need one of these. These you can buy online. These are for name tags, and they are retractable. So these are an important part of the device. Now, if you come over to my sewing machine, I will show you how you put this together. You're going to start by sewing these pieces together. And you're going to sew straight down one side. You want to make sure you're getting all 4 layers and that they are lined up evenly. Just making sure they're lined up. Then when you get to the end, you're going to turn, and you're going to be inserting one of your pieces of shoestring inside between the 2 colored layers of your quilting cotton. Make sure you don't come across the other side of it until you get down towards the other end. Now I want the other end of it coming out right about there. You want to make sure you pull this piece out and that it's close to the end and the edge, okay? Now, at this point, you're going to rotate, and you're going to come up this final edge. This is the folded edge. You can see I have a little extra material. That doesn't matter. We'll cut that off at the end. All right. Now we can trim our corners. This makes it easier when it folds inside out. We can trim the end here. It's a little thick, so we'll just trim some of that off. Just make sure you don't trim your actual suturing, your stitching. Now, you don't want to leave too much inside. And then finally we'll trim our, there we go. Now this is the magic part. When I reach inside in between the 2 layers of quilter's cotton, I grab my loop and I invert the whole thing. And now when I invert it, I can now put my hand inside between the 2 layers of the tea towel, and I have a nice sack, and my seams are all hidden. Can't even see them. There we go. Now, the next step is to finish our seam. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it down. I left an inch longer. This was an inch longer. I'm folding it down in half. So I'm folding it down to make a little 1/2-inch seam here. And I find that you can fold this over and then iron it in place and have it all ready to go. I just fold it as I'm going. I'm sort of quick and dirty about it. And you're going to want your 3-inch piece here. This is the tag that's going to allow you to hook up your retractable name tag holder. And I just fold it in place. And that doesn't always come out perfect, but I am not a seamstress, I'm a surgeon. And believe it or not, they are quite different things. So I'm just going to fold this under here. And when I get about 2 inches away from the other seam, see this is the other seam, about 2 inches away, I'm going to put one end of my other 8-inch piece in here. Secure that. About 2 inches away from the other end. I'm also going to put this end in. Secure that. And then you want to stop right here. Leave your needle down. And you're going to now insert your little piece of metal. And the purpose of this is to keep the bag open so it's a little easier to invert it. And you just sort of shove the fabric over it and then use the fabric to pull it into the seam. So it's just hidden in the seam. And then you want to kind of bend it a little so that it's U-shaped. That way it won't be in your way as you're sewing the end of your seam here. That's basically it. You want to trim off your extra stuff without cutting anything else. And attach your name tag, retractable name tag holder. And there you go. You hook it onto your belt. And if you want to go shopping, you invert it. Use this side. This is all contaminated side. And when you're done, you pull on your loop. And this is all clean and you can touch it. And you can let it fall down by your side and be there the next time you need it to open the door, to pump gas, to do whatever it is you're trying to do without contaminating your hands with coronavirus. Thank you very much.